What is up, Brassonians? In true Brass City style, that was a disaster, mostly because of Katie. Um,
Mostly.
yeah, mostly trying to frantically finish dinner and not updating the client. Good job, Katie. What's going on, Jason?
You are breaking up.
Awesome. That's what I was hoping for.
I
Is it
figured
better?
as much.
Is it better now?
Yeah,
Okay, good. Got that going for us. What's going on? How's life?
it's all right.
All right.
Can't complain. Although I'm working this weekend where there's supposedly supposed to be, an abysmal snowstorm.
Great. So everybody can like run you out of everything.
Or like Tuesday, there was nobody there.
Oh, so that makes for like a long, boring day.
Yeah.
Oof. So here's our sweet, sweet pre-order redeem. So we've got our Kaya cosmetic. I believe this is a Kaya. It is.
Yep.
Did you go with the play or did you go with the packs or did you end up getting both pre-order with
I just
yours?
went with the I just went with the packs.
I also did. I have 3 tokens for us to use on Scrubland anyway, so I was like, eh. And
Katie, the stream is at black screen.
why is it a black screen?
I don't. That's why I'm letting you know.
MTG Arena. Boop boop. No one can see my sick Kaya? How upsetting. Intro. Looks like an intro. Magic the Gathering. Looks like nothing. Huh. Well, that's swell because I don't actually know how to fix that. Do 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 do.
Go to your capture
Hmm.
and then just like double check that you're capturing correctly.
It's this MTG Arena game capture. Oh, I love how smoothly our streams go. I'm gonna need an adult.
Well, if it problem is that it's like not showing anything, so I
I
can't
know.
even be like,
Click on
"Oh,
this. Yeah.
here's your problem."
Well, like, I haven't changed anything since I streamed, you know, Sunday, so I don't know why all of a sudden it would be an issue. Um, Maybe it's something to do with the update. So I will remove the source. And then I will add it. I will pretend like I know what I'm doing.
Looking for a game to capture.
Well, there you go. Thought about it. I mean, it understands I'm looking for MTGA. Oh, for Christ's sake. Fine, let's do the window capture. Maybe? No? Hey!
There we go.
This is not correct, but whatever. Um, Everyone can see the Kaya now, and that's all that matters.
And there it goes.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Back to black.
Oh, what the? Am I far enough out I can curse yet? No.
No.
What is the problem? All right, well, everybody briefly saw Kaya, so I'm just going to close the client real quick. I mean, what is a BCG stream if not real-time troubleshooting with your favorite peeps?
Oh, I have no idea.
Looks like it wants to do a thing. We have a white screen instead of a black screen, so you know, progress. Now we're back to black. Oh, I'm a punch a baby. Okay. Alright, audio capture, blah, 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 Discord event list, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Add a source. Game capture. Add source. None of those. We want to add a new one. MGT Arena. Yup, checks out. Looking for a game to capture. I'm just going to tell it auto. Because it seems like it's, like, not being stupid right now.
Hey, it worked.
Can you see the thing? You can see the thing? Alright. Fuck it.
I can see the thing.
Alright, Alright, I'm gonna put Arena back up. Let's see if you can still see the thing. Can you still see the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, we did it, Brysonians. Alright, Christ. First, I'm gonna reroll one of these 500 quests because Katie painstakingly made sure she finished all her quests yesterday so she'd get new ones today.
Yeah, I didn't realize they gave you 3 today.
Oh, yeah, I think I got burned on that last time. Is why I knew to do that. Not really interested in any of these fun things here. I am gonna buy the Set Mastery Pass. Yeah, sure do want to purchase that item. The 5400 gets you 10 levels, right?
Yes.
And that's it. Yeah, so I don't care.
Yes.
Because Katie plays this game a lot. Yeah, let's have the bear. I want to have the bear. All right, let's get to the main event. Let's open some packs. Christ. All right.
Open some packs.
Are you shreddy?
I'm as shreddy as I'm gonna get.
All right. Look at all those firsts. Again, I know nothing. So, cool. Legendary Snow Creature Troll Warrior seems fun.
One second, let me put you on my bigger screen so I can actually read the cards.
See what's actually happening here?
Yeah.
Is this all new? There's like not... Were there some functional reprints in this bad boy? Oh yeah, Village Rites is a reprint. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there was this hype... There was hype for Svella, but I can't remember... I mean, not really, I guess. Or I guess I don't know why there would be that much hype for it.
Because EDH, since it just creates endless ice manoliths that tap for any color.
That's true. That's not so bad. What do we got for a rare? Search for glory. Search your library for a snow permanent, a legendary card, or a saga card. Reveal it, put it into your hand. Shuffle. And you gain a life for each snow mana spent to cast the spell. Meh.
Yep.
Off to a meh start. All right.
My first pack was the Angel Maker. You
Aw.
know, start off with a mythic.
Already getting doubles. Fine. Depart the realm. This looks fun and fancy. Sack it to get an angel? Sure. It's kind of nice when you're super flooded and you don't give a crap anymore.
Yeah.
What do we got? Another search for glory, Jason. That's 2.
Oh man, you're gonna have to build a Search for Glory deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get all the snow cards now. Okay.
This set feels very. What do we got? Just throw it in the new set.
Yeah, I don't know. I was not very hyped for this. I was kind of like, whatever. I was very hyped for the lore, because I think, like, Nordic mythology is super cool, but I was just like, I don't know. I just didn't care as much as I wanted to care.
Yeah, but then they did like a lot of non-Norse
Yeah.
mythology.
Yeah, just like,
Like,
I don't know what they're doing. Cosmos Elixir. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If your life total is greater than your starting life total. I mean,
otherwise, getting to that's actually not
that's
terrible.
not terrible at all. Especially,
It's not. It's not good, but it's not terrible.
I'm always thinking, historic and something that either makes my pride mate bigger or lets me draw a card when I'm kind of getting towards the end. There's great.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in a deck like that. And I think the farther back you go, the worse that card gets.
Think so?
Yeah, that's gonna be some like again. That's like a commander card. Like, oh, you're playing a life gain deck here. You're
Yeah.
you're ahead on life. Draw some cards, which is what you want to do in commander anyway. Oh, you're not ahead in life. Gain some life.
Get you some life, boy. Um, I love the art on this card, Vega the Watcher. The art's
Yeah.
awesome. Um, Uncommon Legendary, which fine. Um,
Yeah, well, I mean, they proved that you can do legendaries in the uncommon slot and not have them be absolutely bonkers,
yeah, break
but
the
still
game.
not. Yeah, but still not good enough where like you have to make them a rare, like Vega.
Yeah,
That's it's a 2/2 flyer for 3. If you happen to be able to cast your spell from anywhere other than your hand, you get a benefit of drawing a card.
yeah. So
Not
if
gonna be
you,
broken and limited, which is the whole reason why anything gets any of the rarities. It's the how broken is this and limited,
and I could
because
see
that's the
that
only. I mean, that's really the only place that Wizards actually cares about rarity
is drafting.
is when they're is for draft sealed.
Oh, sealed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. Way down. Shepherd of the Cosmos, 3/3 flyer for 6. 2 or less from the graveyard. Oh, to battlefield. Okay. It's like, God.
Yeah, but you can still like you can do it on turn 4 if you wanted, but
Yeah.
that's really. I don't remember what the green white one is.
Um, create a warrior, create another warrior.
Create a human warrior, create an elf warrior, and then choose any number of tokens and copy it.
Okay. So, best case scenario, unless you have other warriors out there or tokens in general, you're getting 4 1/1s for 3. Right?
Yeah, I mean, unless you have like a food out there or like it's any
Right.
number of tokens. Choose any number of tokens with different names.
Right. So one
Get another
warrior.
copy of it.
Yeah. So if you had a plain human, so this with what's his face, Lovestruck Beast.
So if you go turn 1 Love Struck Beast on an adventure, turn 2 Gilded Goose, turn 3 this,
Yeah.
like,
It sticks around long enough. Yeah. I could see it doing some stuff.
it's okay. I don't think you're gonna be able to like truly abuse that without making yourself wait to play it.
Right. And by then they're setting up to wipe a board or something.
Yeah.
So the runes basically cartouches. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Rune of Flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Functional reprint of Cartouche. Pyre of Heroes. Sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a creature card that shares a creature type with the sacrifice creature and has converted mana cost equal to 1, plus that creature's converted mana cost. Whoo! Put that card on the battlefield and shuffle your library.
So this is
Neoform on a artifact?
not even Neoform. It's I can't think of the name of it. The Phyrexian green one that lets you do the same thing. The only difference is it has to be the same creature type.
Fair, so it's got to be tribal. Okay.
Yeah, so you got to be tribal with this, which makes it a much more balanced card because
Yeah.
you're not going to start off with Llanowar Elf and an Elish Norn.
Yeah. It's a much more interesting build. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, help me against Gabos. Oh, God. Okay.
Why?
Because that's gonna. You get rid of your useless, goblin matron that's already gotten you your Muxus, and then you sack that and go get you a Krenko. Like, ugh. It's gonna be very angry. We'll see.
Meh.
We'll see.
First off, Goblins isn't about to spend 4 mana to like. It's. I feel like they could be doing so much more on turn 4 than sack their Goblin Matron that they just cast last turn to go get Krenko to hope that you don't then also deal with Krenko.
Yeah. I've had a rough time with Gabos lately. It's been very angry.
I hear Gobos like to attack,
Yeah.
and that seems very anti-attack plan.
Fair. Yeah, you're not spending your money spitting out stuff.
Elves, however, I could see playing that because that just makes all their 3-drops, lords, if they have a hard time finding them, just be found.
Yeah, just, oh, I found this archdruid. He was hanging out in the back.
Yeah.
Replicating ring, 1 mana any color. 8 or more night counters, remove all of them, create 8 colorless snow artifact tokens named replicated ring. Jeez.
Yeah.
You don't even have to sack the ring?
Nope.
Holy bejesus. Okay.
No, so you get to actually keep doing it.
That's nutty McGee. But your tokens you sacrifice, right? Yeah. I imagine.
No.
No. Holy ball sacks.
No, that's just more and more. Like, it's just infinite mana. It just takes, 9 turns, and then 8 turns, and then 8 turns, and then 8 turns, and then.
What a Commander All-Star. Holy balls. That's crazy. Okay.
Not really.
You don't think so? It mana fixes, and if it sticks around long enough, you're like Gucci?
I don't think you're going to stick around long enough. If
you play it? That's fair. I mean, that's fair. If it's just like, oh, they're going to
I think the first time look, I've got 8 more mana, people are just going to go, okay, kill you.
Yeah, that guy dies now. That guy
Don't
dies.
care about your card.
Other snow and zombie creatures you control. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
not just a zombie wizard. What do we got here? Ascendant Spirit, 1/1 for 1, and a wall of text that Katie doesn't feel like reading. I believe this is like the leveling dudes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pay 2 snow and it becomes a 2/3 instead of 1/1. Pay 3 snow. At least that's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then it's a 4/4, and then whenever it deals combat damage, draw a card. So, cool.
Well, then pay 4, and then it becomes... You put 2 counters on it, and then it gains whenever this creature deals combat damage.
And has to be from a snow source, so... So I'm stupid. Do snowlands also tap for blue, or like snowlands only tap for snow?
No, they also tap... They tap for blue, but it's snow blue.
Gotcha. So yeah, there's still an island, still tapping for blue mana. It just happens that... Okay. But you have to use one of those to do the snow thing. So this could go into
So my
like a mono
bigger
blue.
problem with the snow basics is that they are basics.
Yeah. They're not going to tap.
So you can have all snowland. Yeah, well, to me, it's not an island. It's a snow-covered island.
Right.
Like, there should be the restriction of you only get 4.
Yeah, because now I'm thinking, again, I always kind of think historic and how this is going to... And, like, mono blue doesn't need to make, you know, their 1/1 into scarier things.
6/6 that whenever it hits you draws a card.
Yeah, that's what pterodons are for, and it's hard enough dealing with, you know, curiosity and then every counter spell ever. So,
Well, this wouldn't go in that deck anyway.
You wouldn't think so?
No.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't like cut the Brineborn Cutthroat for this or anything like that, and you need
No,
the
you're not
Sailor.
gonna cut something that's got evasions or got evasion.
Yeah.
Just to have something that you have to work at, A, having evasion, and B, then becomes good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. What we got? Lots of wild cards. Okay. Vigilance. Carter Doomscourge. Opponents attack each combat if able. That's a fun commander card. Donnell Bat-Bats is on the loose.
Want to become famous using not letters? Buy followers. Still using not letters.
No thanks. I'm cool with the followers we got. Whenever an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain a life. So that's fun in Commander. Makes some table politics interesting.
Yeah. Or just kill you and...
Well, they have to... Yeah, but they'd have to kind of do it directly, because they can't attack you. They have to attack someone else, if able. So, like...
No.
Yeah. Attack each combat if able, and attack a player other than you if able. So that's kind of interesting. Like, you'd have to...
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that kind of neat? Yeah. So it's like, okay, you can't come at me with your dudes, so you have to kill this dude, or you have to...
Not hard.
Yeah, not hard at 4/3, for sure. But, or you have to, you know, burn me down. But make some waste a spell on this dude instead of something else. So, got that going. Egon.
You got that Egon.
Yeah. Exile 2 cards from your graveyard if you can't sacrifice them. Okay.
And draw a card.
Yeah.
So, like, there is an upside to not paying his upkeep.
Yeah, just being like, oh, I need a card. This isn't doing it. Yeah.
Well, and, like, if you've got more than one Egon, then you just drop down the Throne of Death, and it mills you, so that you can then feed the second Like, it does stuff.
Yeah.
Egon's a good card.
Demonic Gifts, Wither Crown. Sorry, I'm trying to like slowly go over stuff in case anybody's interested in what commons we got. It's got another one of these guys. Makes an angel. Cool. Runestone. Non-land permanent cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Okay. Cool.
Eh.
And a rare wild card. When we get to a building, Adventures in Scrubland, we've got a whole 14 rare wild cards so far. So
Currently.
yeah, so we'll be able to like build
I mean,
stuff.
you've got 7 more
Yeah, coming. It's gonna be good stuff. Snowland enchantment, boop boop boop. Craven Hulk can't block alone. Okay. This enters the battlefield, draw a card. As long as the enchanted permanent is a creature, it has a lifelink.
And if enchanted permanent is an equipment, the equipment gains lifelink.
Weird, but sure.
Well, that's what the other one was too. So, like, if you enchant a creature, the creature gains lifelink. But if you throw it on an enchantment, or equipment, the equipment gets the line of text. Equipped creature has lifelink, so the lifelink can move.
Yeah, so you put it on an artifact equipment, and then if the dude dies, you don't care because
it's on the equipment.
It's on the equipment. That's interesting. So this was not a cartouche. This was actually interesting. Okay, good job, White Rune.
Wait, what's the green one?
Enters the battlefield, draw a card. As long as the enchant permanent is a creature, gets +1/+1 and has trample. Otherwise,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, same. I thought it said counter. I was just like, what?
Yeah.
What is it?
Like, wait a minute. So the blue one must
But
have
that's really good.
Equipped creature
Flying
has
and then
flying.
yeah. The creature, if it's a creature, it gains flyer. If it's equipment, the equipment gives flying.
As this enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever you can spell the chosen type, copy that spell. Okay.
So if you cast a creature,
yeah, if you're casting pirates, then you just get more pirates.
You get a copy of that pirate.
Yeah. Which is cool. I don't know what you play that in. I mean, it's cool to get extra stuff, but like I'm thinking like Merfolk, something tribally, so you like Merfolk, but by turn 5 you've either won or you're dead. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it helps you get back in the game rather than just being dead.
So here's the problem with here's my opinion on what's wrong with a lot of the sets that come out now through what Wizards deems card worthy. Because they do new sets to keep standard rotating and to get people to buy stuff. But they don't really care about standard like essentially constructed, except Commander, where they make the most money.
Yeah.
This is a Commander card.
Oh, fair. Yeah, it's not. You're not actually building this in standard, or even modern. Yeah, because it's too late.
Yeah.
It's just too late, basically. Huh.
And this card might be okay for limited. Like if you're in tribal in limited, this would be a phenomenal card. So by turn 5, you're still playing, ideally, unless they really screwed the pooch on that one.
Yeah. That's fair.
So this, if you play this on turn 5, you could start really overtaking a game if you're in tribal.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're in
but then you have to be
elves or something, or trolls or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're dumping out 2 trolls. Yeah, that's legit. Oh, now I hope we draft that.
Honestly, I feel like that would either have to be pack one, pick one, or I'm already in tribal
Yeah, I've already
and
committed.
blue.
Yeah. Trickster God's
Otherwise,
Heist.
I would never touch that card.
Yeah. That would be the Katie, it's a trap card. Be like, Katie, don't pick that card. Exchange control of 2 target creatures, permanents, and then
No, non-basic, non-creature permanents. So you can take non-basic land.
oh, but then you have to give them one of your non-basic somethings.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like could be like it doesn't have to be equivalent exchange.
Yeah, I could be like, I shut you off from the color, and yeah,
Or I'm going to take your castle.
yeah,
You can have this castle that you can't use.
yeah. Here's Castle Garenberg. Enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Land
Here's
is
this
always cool.
Mythgate pathway. Here's this blue land in your non-blue deck.
Yeah,
But you can't swap basic lands, and that's the key to that wording.
yeah. That you can't just like take their land or their basic land. Okay, smashing success. Cosmos Elixir. We're about due for a mythic here, I think. We'll see.
Oh, that black-white creature's real good.
Lots of treasury things, which is cool. Flying Lifelink 2/4 for 5. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Alright. Even more draw?
Yeah, and then you play Egon
Yeah, just keep
in with
shoving
her,
stuff.
and like, yeah,
And then I would imagine you play that black-white patrician. Start making them lose life that way as well.
yeah.
While you're just beating them down. Top 4 cards of your library until the end of your turn. You can play them. Cool. If you cast a spell, put a +1 target creature you control. Okay. No, I mean, whatever.
So the problem is that this costs 4 mana,
Yeah.
and the 4 cards that you exile still require mana.
Yeah, still we need you to... Yeah, like, what do you... I know. Yeah, it's like, I'm playing that late game, and even then I'm crying about it.
Yeah.
Strategic Planning's a reprint, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Behold the Multiverse. More spirits. Spirit Tribal's probably a thing. And a wild card. I hate getting wild cards on, like, a fresh set opening. It's, like, so... That's annoying to me. Like, I have exactly, 13 cards from this set. I don't think you have to give me a wild card.
A random wild card yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
I think you should take into account how many packs you currently have of said set.
Okay, so like... Oh, so like I'm obviously going to be opening more of this set, so don't give me a wild card yet?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, I know most people are like, cool, I just craft what I want, which I get, but I guess they really want me to become a blue-white scumbag is what they want me to do, but I'm not going to do it. You can't break me, Watsy. Wings of the Cosmos. Yeah, it's like, okay. Arnie slays the troll. Target creature you control fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Great. Add red, put 2+1/+1 counters on up to 1 target creature you control. Great. You gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. Cool. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I got no complaints about that card. Raven's Warning. Create a 1/1 bird creature token with flying. You gain 2 life. For one or more creatures you control with flying, deal combat damage to a player this turn. Look at that player's hand and draw a card. Just kind of weird. I don't get to draw a card for each creature that does damage, correct? I just get to
Nope.
draw one card?
You get to look at their hand and draw one card.
Okay, that's worded kind of weird, but sure.
Well, no, because it's the one or more, so people can't manipulate. Like, the only way that you can manipulate that wording is double strike.
Oh, okay. I thought it would just be like, if you do combat damage to a player, to an opponent this turn, look at their hand and draw a card. It's just...
But generally, if it's just if you deal combat damage, then it triggers for each creature.
Fair. Okay. And then you may put a card you own from outside the game on top of your library. So...
Oh
I
boy.
like it. Yeah, I like the
I
art.
thought you just said you didn't want to be a blue-white scumbag.
I don't want to be a blue-white scumbag, but I think that's a cool concept for a card.
Except for that's a blue-white scumbag card.
Oh, it's 1000% a blue-white scumbag card. Karowski is drooling over that card right now. That's a blue-white scumbag card for sure. And then yeah, go fetch whatever it is you need to beat my deck while Katie rages. Yeah, that's how that goes. Just rages.
Well, at least it has to sit there for a turn, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's enough enchantment interaction, but maybe there's... I mean, you could always build with it now. Get them rambunctious mutts going.
Well, I mean, Mill's a powerful deck in the format right now.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, I like this card. Oh,
Yeah.
I like this card.
Attacks untap each snow permanent you control.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Cast something in main phase 1. Move to combat.
Yeah.
Cast something else in main phase 2 because you have all your mana back.
Yeah, because everything's cool. Wow. That's real good. That's what we call...
Or if you have the
real
Rim
good.
Staff in play and Jorn, like, you could do some silly things.
These flip cards are very interesting. I think it's one of the cooler things that aren't, like, completely fucked up that Wizards has done. Like, Companions was fucked up. Like, this is... Like, these are kind of interesting.
They gave them too much power.
Yeah.
Because even all right, now you got to pay 3 to put this in your hand.
Like, okay.
The broken ones weren't affected by it.
Yeah. Yeah, Luris is still doing his thing. Like, it's fine.
So Xiar, like,
Yeah.
the ones that people wanted to play, they're still playing.
Yeah, like, congratulations, I can't play Garuda anymore. Like, okay. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that were broken are still broken.
Yeah.
The ones that weren't broken just got worse.
Yeah. Are just like, oh, can't do anything with you now. What else we got? Feed the Serpent.
It's a good card.
Yeah, there's your draft removal.
4 mana common, exile target creature planes. Like,
Well,
that's powerful.
That's your removal period, but as your... Yeah, you've got Vraska's Contempt back in the format.
Yeah, except, oh no, you don't gain the 2 life.
Yeah. Like, that's alright.
Who knew that gaining 2 life was the difference between common and rare?
Yeah. Cole the Forge Master. Non-token creature dies if it was enchanted or equipped. Return it to its owner's hand. Okay. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Orvar the All-Form. Changeling, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets one or more Other permanents you control create a token that's a copy of one of those permanents. When a spell or ability an opponent controls cause you to discard this card, create a token that's a copy of target permanent. Okay, so you can choose to pitch this to make something cool. Okay.
Yeah. Or if you have one already in play and your opponent's just like, haha, I'm gonna make you discard. All right, I'll take that bomb that I was gonna copy anyway.
Mm-hmm. Does this make Nahiri not suck? I don't think it does.
Which Nahiri?
The new
Oh, you're talking
warrior
about
equipment thing.
Cole?
Yeah.
No, Cole's terrible.
Okay.
Like
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I tried, Cole. I tried. Tried to make it work. Revitalize, reprint. Fine. Ooh, pretty art. I like that art. 5 damage. Why does that look like Domri? Is that like coincidence? Just coincidence it looks like
what?
Domri? The dude on Iron Verdict?
Oh, probably just coincidence.
Okay.
That or that was gonna get used in
Oh, something else?
yeah, the Guildspark or
Yeah.
whatever.
They just did something else with it. Yeah. Checks out.
Yeah.
Rootless U. Dies. Search your library for a creature card with power or toughness 6 or greater. Put into your hand. Yep. Tell me how I can cheat out Endray's Forerunners, otherwise I'm not interested. Skemfar Shadow Sage. Blech. Each opponent uses X life, or you gain X life. Sure.
It's a pretty good card. Because Green Black Elves in this set is like redonkulous.
It's gonna be bonkers. Ooh, legendary vehicle, that's fun. Enters the battlefield, create two green cat.
The green one? Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah. Create a token that's a copy of target token you control. Cool. That's fun. Especially in green. Like 4 power is not particularly difficult in green. Another Scarecrow. Priesty Boy. I think Horizon Seeker looked cool. Did I think it looked cool? I don't remember. More mana fixing. Valkyrie Sword. Does this do anything cool? Pay 5. Create an Angel Warrior. I mean, in limited, sure. But otherwise, In Search of Greatness. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted mana cost equal to 1, plus the highest converted mana cost among other permanents you control without paying its mana cost. If you don't, scry. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Am I wrong that that's really cool?
And Search of Greatness is a pretty good card.
That's cool.
The problem with Search of Greatness is that you have to have a deck that does build in mana costs.
Oh, because it has to be the highest. You can't pick something lower. Okay.
Correct. Yeah. So like, if you play that on turn 2, on turn 3, you get to put a 3-drop into play. If on turn 3 you cast a 3-drop, that's fine. On turn 4, it has to be a 4-drop then.
Yeah.
Like, you're always essentially matching.
So it's only good for like 2 turns.
Yeah.
Because then it gets ugly on whether you have it or not.
Yep.
But in Commander, gets a little bit more bonkers. Because I was just like, oh my god, elves, and you're just cheating out dudes. But yeah, once you hit 4, you're like, alright, I got nothing. I don't have anything else to play. So you slap down that 4-drop that lets you draw every time you play a creature card, whose name is gone from my brain right now. Elf Cleric Mill. Ascent of the Worthy. The art in this set is really dope, I gotta say. Choose a creature you control. Until your next turn, all damage that would be dealt to creature you control is dealt to creatures you control is dealt to that creature instead. So it doesn't deal the damage back, right? So having it be like a big-ass death touch creature doesn't mean anything?
I'm sorry. Creature control until next turn, all damage. Oh, no, it's like, oh, I've got this 1/1 token that's going to absorb all the damage from all of my creatures. Mass swing.
Okay.
Like, I don't. You can't block well. I'm going to lose this 1/1.
Okay.
You can make it so you take less damage, but I'm losing a 1/1.
Okay, fair. Yeah, 'cause it's not really like doing it back. Because I thought it was like, oh yeah, put it on like a death touch dude, and then everybody gets hit by it, and then we got problems. But like, it's not, the creature's not indestructible. It's just
Yeah.
taking a hit. Okay. And then another In Search of Greatness, which, as we've stated, is a cool ass card. Yeah, you're not wrong. Green Black Elves is gonna be a good ass time. More land, always happy to have land, and a mythic wild card.
Yay.
Yay, wild cards. Alright. Fjord. Kind of just rolling up. Batman, you are so loud. Just kind of rolling over the commons here. Provoke the trolls. Deal 3 damage to any target if it's still damaged this way. It gains 5/0 until end of turn. Okay. So you can do cool stuff to your own duders if you want. Try to do stuff to your duders. Tyrite Sanctum. Legendary creature becomes a god. In addition to other types, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So that's multiple +1/+1 counters, I'm assuming you can put on there. Sacrifice it, put an indestructible counter on target god. Seems fine.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's multiple +1/+1 counters, right? I'm not, like, insane? As long as you can pay, you can put a +1/+1 counter? Or only if you're making it a god can you put a +1/+1 counter?
No, because gods are legendary. It doesn't say target non-god.
Yeah. Just
becomes a god.
Right. But then it says put a +1/+1 counter. So could I pay 2?
So yeah, you could. Well, it's 2 and tap. So, but yes, you could keep growing a god.
Okay.
But that indestructible counter,
yeah,
that's relevant.
Yeah. I would agree. Not a lot of making you sack it out there in the world. Rune of Speed. 1/0 Haste. Okay. Pretty.
Oh, that's
what?
There was a card that was spoiled for the set that isn't in Arena.
Oh. Well, that does suck. And is dumb. So this looks pretty and is a wall of text. So.
All right. At the beginning of your upkeep, you can exile it. If you do, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, if it's exiled, you can put a Voyager's counter on it. If you don't, return him to the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it and draw X cards where X is the number of Voyage counters on it. Okay.
That's confusing, but yes.
No, it's not. So if you cast this on turn 3, on turn 4, it's your upkeep. You exile him.
Okay.
You play a land. You put a Cosmos counter, or you put a Voyage counter on him.
Okay.
Okay, so like you say you leave it out for 6 turns and you play a land every turn. The last land that you put, it comes back like so. Turn 7 after seventh turn after that, you play another land and have it come back. It's now an 8-10, and you draw 6 cards.
Oh, okay. So you just keep slapping counters on it, and then eventually be like, and then just yeet it back into play.
Yeah,
As the
you get to
kids.
decide when it comes back as long as you played a land.
Yes. So you gotta kind of hang on to some land every here and again. Stuff we've seen. Okay, Tybalt's Trickery. Counter target spell. In red?
Yeah.
What?
Uh-huh.
Choose 1, 2, or 3 at random. Its controller mills that many cards, then exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card with a different name than that spell. They may then cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then they put the exiled cards on the bottom of their library in a random order. Oh, so they don't get exiled. That's not like extra mill. But
No.
it might cost them. It might cause them to use a completely useless spell that they can't, like, right?
So here's the real problem.
Mm-hmm.
You counter a spell with this that is too devastating for them to have.
Yeah.
And now they get something much worse for you.
Possibly.
Yeah. Or you could hit, like, if you're playing against, like, a counter deck, you'd be like, I'm going to counter your counter spell. And they hit another counter spell that's a different name. Awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like. Like, it
But
seems.
they don't hit. But the problem is that it's not play this spell if you can. It's do you want to play this spell? So if you hit another counter spell, they're just gonna be like, I'm gonna use this to counter what I was countering anyway. So
Yeah, so they may cast it. So if it's gonna like hurt them or wipe the board or whatever, they can be like, "No, I'm not gonna cast it." Okay, it's not like they have to waste a spell.
yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. Doesn't even get rid of the spell that they used because it was exiled, so it would go on the bottom of their library like the rest of them. Huh?
No, it counters that spell, and then it mills 1, 2, or 3 cards, and then it exiles cards off the top of their library until it hits a non-land spell with a different or not yeah non-land spell with a different name
Which they get to cast. They may or may
for
not
free.
cast. And then that spell, if they cast it, it goes to the graveyard. If they don't cast it, it goes to the bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. That's where I was getting like, what? Um, Changeling, cool. Another one of these guys. I dig the art on this. I really like Aaron Miller though, so I'm biased.
So the card that I was looking for is in the uh Kaldheim Commander. So it's not standard legal.
Oh, boo for you.
Well, it's Lathril, the Blade of Elves. Black, green, and 2 for a 2/3 menace. And whenever he deals combat damage to you, you get a 1/1 elf token. And
Ooh.
then tap him and 10 untapped elves you control to dumb your opponent for 10 and you gain 10.
Yeah, that's pretty doable. So he's on Arena. You just can't play him in Standard? Or he's not in your period?
I don't know. I was looking at while trying to build a standard deck.
Oh.
So
Because I
I
was
I
like,
want to play him standard.
it's like, I'll play that in Historic all day. Distribute X+1/+1 counters among any number of creatures you control, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast this spell.
So up to 4.
Meh. Well, I guess the card draw's nice.
And then each creature you control with power 4 or greater, draw a card.
Yeah, so that part's fine. It got better It started out kind of boring, but it got better.
It's still kind of boring.
Fin the Fang Bear. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. Oh,
Oh
it's
yeah,
back.
this guy's real good.
Um, that's nutty.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, that's a fun build around. That's what
Yeah.
Katie will be playing for sure, because it's basically a meme deck. So Katie will be playing the shit out of that. Mill 3 cards. You may put an elf or Tyvar card.
That card's so
This
good.
one is, yeah. Put on each. Ooh, on
Yeah.
each elf you control. Hey now. Whenever an elf you control attacks this turn, target creature gets neg 1 till end of turn. Oh, so you can just wipe their whole board by swinging out, basically.
Potentially, yeah.
Sick.
And that black one that you didn't want to read says that like you could pack shot Wolfpack, not Wolfpack Shaman. The green black line comes in, they lose X life equal to the elves you control. That's what that says.
Oh, okay.
Or if that's not good, like if you're not gonna be able to kill them with that effect, then you could just gain that much life.
Well,
So like
this.
if you're low and you're like, oh, this isn't gonna kill you, but you attacking me will kill me, you can be like, well, I'll just gain this life instead. And now your attacks.
Yeah,
So
pointless.
it's either they lose that life or you gain that life.
This is worth a splash in elves just in general, because a lot of the times, what can get you stuck, especially in like other creature heavy decks, is like I can't swing because I'm gonna lose too much board, and now it's like, oh, I'll do all of the swinging, thank you, because
Or yeah,
yeah, once you get to third turn, because you're just like I don't care, I'll just you know either wipe your board or make it so the blocking sucks. Take your pick.
yeah. I'm gonna take out your Death Toucher. I'm gonna take out your
Yeah, like I'm just gonna get rid of whatever's a problem.
yeah.
Especially since your death touchers are usually such low,
They're like 1/3s
yeah, low health
or
kind of
one
stuff.
ones.
Yeah, like 3 kind of max, except for that crazy 6/6 they just came out with. Another Pyre of Heroes. Another Fjord. Arachniform. It's 2/2 and has reach, and is every creature type.
Well, all the changelings are.
This is an aura that apparently just makes it a changeling.
Oh,
Yeah, kind of weird.
okay.
Another one of these bad boys that's going directly into my elf deck. Cool. Oh, look, another rare wild card. Shackles of Treachery. Deals damage, destroy target equipment attached to it. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's not just act of treason. There we go. Oof. I had agent of treachery stuck in my head, and I was like, that's not what that is. Okay. Act of treason. Hammer. You may pay 2, create a 2/1 dwarf berserker. Cool.
To equip it instantly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so you can pay 5 for this, so you'll get a 3/1 trample.
That's hasty. That's a hasty boy.
Where do you get haste?
Did I get haste? No. Fine.
No.
Another Pyre of Heroes. Marp, marp.
Hey, I hear you really like that card.
I like all the cards until I realize how bad they are.
Well, then why would you want to open cards with me?
Because you make me realize how bad they are, and then I don't do dumb things like build really
Binding
bad
of the Old
decks.
Gods is also really good.
Destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Search library for a first. Creatures you control gain death touch until end of turn. Um,
Imagine with that death touch guy that says that if they're unblocked, they take 2 poison.
so is that each instance? So if I hit you with 5 different dudes, you just lose the game?
Uh huh.
Okay. Okay. Oop, I have it rare to open. A Vampire Dragon, flying 3/3 for 4. When it becomes tapped, exile up to one target card from a graveyard and put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. Sacrifice another creature. He gains indestructible until end of turn and tap it. Okay.
Oh, so you're getting him. He's growing. He's doing the stuff.
Yeah. He's getting
All
bigger
right.
when you go for it.
This is the second vampire dragon in existence,
Oh,
not counting changelings.
fair.
The first one was Vampiric Dragon.
And from a graveyard, so if they're not giving you the stuff you need, you just take your own stuff. And obviously tap for any reason, so if you have other ways to manipulate that, go for it.
Just make him indestructible.
Yep. Provoking them trolls. Blood on the snow. That guy looks like he's having a rough time. Choose one, destroy all creatures, destroy all planeswalkers. Then return a creature or planeswalker card with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast this spell.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine I could find something for 6. I like to think
Or less.
Yeah, there's something in there that I want. Land. Ooh, we haven't seen this yet. Shimmerdrift Vale. Snowland. Choose a color, add 1 mana of the chosen color. Cool. Angel Land, another Vega. Oh, game wigged out for a sec there. There we go. This card that is mediocre at best. So basically this Shimmerdrift is going to be in everything, I would imagine.
No.
It's a Snowland, you get to pick what color it is.
Yeah.
So it doesn't...
Becomes tapped.
Oh, I guess. Well, you still only get 4 of them, so... I still think it goes in everything. Just about everything. Maybe not red.
No.
Sacrifice it. Creatures your blah, 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 up to 1 target creature you don't control gets -2/-2 until end of turn, and creates some elf warriors.
Yeah. It's eh.
Yeah.
Like if it was -3/-3, since it's 5 mana. Oh, that's another really good
This
card.
looks great. Whenever a permanent opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Serpent Realm Eater. At the beginning of your upkeep, if he has 1 or more +1/+1 counters on it, you may remove all of them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of counters removed this way. So you would have to exile itself if it's up there, basically.
Each other?
Is it each other? Yep. Okay, so he gets to stick around, you just get rid of their whatever's bothering you.
So if he has 3 counters on him, and there's a bunch of 3-drops on the board, you just take the 3 counters off of him and leave him.
Yeah, or whatever's bothering you.
Yeah.
Do you have to remove all of them, or can you... Yeah,
Remove
it has to be
all of them.
So you can't pick and choose. If you go too far, you go too far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big ol' make a big mammoth. Ravenous Lindworm. 6/6 gain 4 life, sure. Binding of the Old Gods. And a wild card. Boop.
A mythic wild card.
Yeah, not just any wild card. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so dismissive of that sick wild card we just got. 1/1 double strike until end of turn. Destroy target land. Create a 4/4 troll warrior creature token with trample. I like that one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, the other ones were kind of like, all right, but like that one's real good. Oh, look, another wild card. Is that 5 now?
I don't know.
I mean, I know they're great, but
Well, and I'm pretty sure they had to change the algorithm because people were bitch like they'd buy the 50 packs and be like, I got like no wild cards.
oh, maybe. I'm sure there are other people out
What's the
there.
other side of him do?
Oh, sorry.
Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, the player exiles that many cards from top library. You may do stuff.
I know I switched the screen. I didn't know you were reading.
Well, I only read his other side. Like, I didn't read the vehicle side because the 3-drop's pretty good.
I'm sure we'll get it again. Oh, look, a wild card. Thank you, Wizards, for the wild card. I'm very grateful for the wild card.
But now you get to build decks and not just
Do
hope, which is probably the whole like.
that people were
And
grumbly.
yeah, which is like, well, I want to build this deck, but like I didn't get the cards. You should give more wild cards.
And I get that. If I'm spending $50 for 50 packs, I would like to walk away thinking I can build something. I just spent $50. I want to be able to maybe not build the best thing ever, but to be able to build a passable deck with new cards. I think that's fair, I guess. That sounds fair. I mean,
Yeah.
Tundra Fumarole. 4 damage target creature or planeswalker. Add colorless for each snow spent to cast a spell until your end of turn. You don't lose mana as these phases end. Okay. So you can't. That's good. I was like, otherwise, thanks for the post combat kill spell. So that's cool. There was an article the other day, speaking of like wild cards and being able to build stuff, where there were a couple people who were very high on that that this game should have the dusting system like Hearthstone has. And I would have to say that I think I disagree, because I think with not a whole lot of grinding and kind of minimal money spent, you can get pretty much what you need. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that.
So when I first got on Arena and I was building my standard deck that I had at the time, it took me almost 4 months. Like the next set was almost out.
Before
No, actually, the next set had been out. Like it came out while I was on Arena before I was able to build my deck
the deck you really
starting
wanted
from
to
scratch.
play. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you have been happier
Whereas,
if you could just get rid of cards in your collection that you didn't give a shit about?
well, yeah, because then I'd have had because I was still drafting and doing stuff like that. So like I was taking a bunch of cards that I was just like, oh boy, I've got my 80th common.
Yeah. I think that's part of it too. Like the vault takes so long and you can't see your progress. So it's really like
And it's not the same as it
intangible.
was like, well, when I first started, it was just like, oh, you cracked your vault. Here's 10 mythic, 20 rare, 60 uncommon, and like 100 common. And now it's like, here's your mythic, your 2 rare, and 2 uncommon. Enjoy.
Yeah, and you're
And it takes just as long.
yeah. It's like this needs to take less time then. Yeah, I should be able to fill this much faster. Yeah, that I agree on. That's bullshit and really annoying.
I think if they actually just nixed the whole wild card and went with the point system, because when I was actually playing Hearthstone, within a week or two of a set dropping, I had every card I wanted out of a set.
Yeah, you had built the deck that you wanted at that point. Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like you get so little for your dust. Like Because don't you get like a quarter of the card's value? Like you get like five
Yeah,
cents per common, right? It's like 5 per common instead of, and it's 20 to craft it or something to that effect.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I think they're. I guess it only sucks because I'm more of a completionist. Like I want to collect the set, as it were. So for me, which is
But
stupid if you're
on
just
the
trying to play the game. Yeah.
but on the flip side, I'll never play anything but standard and draft on arena. I don't need all these sets that have rotated.
Yeah. I'd
So
rather.
I could then turn all of my old sets into the new sets.
Yeah. So that part makes that from that perspective I could see. Um, and then I guess I feel like they should just ask you when the set rotates, kind of. I don't know. Like, do you want this? Otherwise, we'll give you a quarter of it in wild cards. Like, okay. Because you're going to do with it anyway, right? Like, are you going to
Yeah,
play historic? Then you can keep your collection. Are you like, F this and you just want the wild cards? Here you go. You're only
but
going
they
to get a
don't.
quarter of them, but like,
But they don't want. They don't want to do that. They want me to want to care about historic, and I never will.
right, right. Or they want you to pay cash monies. I mean, it's
Right.
Wizards, so to be fair, they want you to pay cash monies, is what they mostly want
And
you to do.
I've got I've got no issues with a company trying to make money.
Right, right, right. Yeah. Obviously, you have to make
But
money
I'm
to put
also
out stuff. Yeah.
but I'm also more likely to spend a bit of money on a new set or something like that if I know that it's not virtual garbage essentially, because like I have older sets on arena that I will never touch.
Nope.
So now it becomes a lot harder for me to justify spending the money when I can just play for free forever.
Yeah, it will just be obsolete. Yeah, instead of me actually trying to grind out wins or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, my historic grind has been terrible this month.
Well, yeah, because it's historic.
Yeah, but usually I get to diamond with like I wouldn't say like relative ease, but like I get there, and then I get to diamond 4, and then I like kind of cruise my way up, and I usually finish out at like diamond 2, sometimes diamond 1 if I've really been grinding, kind of thing. Like I'm no like fantastic player by any means, but this month has been like I've been in platinum forever. I don't think I even made it to diamond 4. It's been rough.
Um, I actually couldn't tell you the last time I made it above silver in constructed.
Oh yeah.
Just because it's like, do I have a draft waiting for me to finish? No? Okay, jump on every 3 to 5 days, do whatever quests are there, log off, come back in 3 to 5 days because
Then I can
this
draft.
is this is feeling very chorish.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
and that's actually why I stopped playing Hearthstone too, because it was like, oh, did you not play every single day? You fell behind.
yeah, then you're hosed. Sucks to suck. Yeah. Um yeah, I mean I enjoy playing historic, so that part's fine. And I want the rewards, so I don't mind kind of grinding it out a little bit, but yeah, it is with every passing month it is definitely like, I gotta okay. Has it been 3 days yet? I gotta get those quests cleared out before I, lose out or, oh crap, it's
Do,
almost the end of the month.
yeah, do I have to log in today?
Yeah. And so
And
sometimes
like
that really sucks.
any game that I actually have on my phone, when I'm just like, oh god, I haven't logged in yet, and I need to log in, otherwise I'm gonna fall behind. Usually it's just a, you know what, delete.
Yeah.
Like this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah, this stopped being cool. Yeah. Um, go ahead and oh, cool, Valky with the Tybalt flip.
Yes,
Yeah,
I like this card
I can't imagine
a
why.
lot.
Can't imagine
They
it
could have put any planeswalker on the other side, and it still would have been
would have been
like
okay.
both sides of this card is very very good.
So when
Valky's
Valky,
not as good as Tybalt, but it's a very good
Um, yeah, I think Tybalt the Planeswalker is like the Cosmic Imposter is like really cool. Glad they're beefing up Tybalt to be a cool guy.
I'm trying to figure out how to play Mardu with Tybalt and Kaya, and just like start exiling shit all over the
Yeah,
place, and
just be like, bye.
I'll win eventually.
Yeah, when I have all the resources, I'll get there. Um, Death Touch equipment, cool. Another Egon, no complaints there.
So when they spoiled this, there were a ton of people who were talking about getting Egons um, altered to be Egon,
Oh, well,
the
yeah,
Ghostbuster.
duh. Seems like something you should absolutely do. Return all permanents to their owner's hand except for giants, wizards, and lands. Cool. To build around.
It's a shame he's a giant wizard.
Yeah. Can't just keep. Well, I mean, you can unsummon him to your hand and do the things you do. Ascendant Spirit. I don't know. I used to take the leveling cards back in the day. I guess I don't hate that.
Is that Snow and then Kalilis? Or was
I
that
think it was
Snow?
all snow. Snow, 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 snow. And then like 5 snow at the bottom, I think.
No, it went 2, 3, 4. Like,
Oh, okay.
and the last time we had one of those, it went 1, 3, 6 or something like that.
Yeah, you had to pay a lot into it.
For the first one, the soldier
Yeah.
that was busted.
So busted.
So now we have a cheaper busted.
Well, it only ever really becomes a 4/4. The other one became like a 6/6 double strike or some nonsense, didn't it?
Yeah, it just becomes a 4/4 where you put 2 counters on it if you pay the last portion again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah, it's no big deal, Jason. It's no big deal. It's token. It dies to bounce. It's fine. No? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, somebody wants me to make green black death touchy elves. The universe is telling me to do it. Make the bad deck
War
pay.
Spark is the set I was thinking of for that Domri card.
Gotcha. That's the one.
Yeah, because it's a shame War of the Spark's not still legal with this, because then that for Vraska, the uncommon one that says death touch creatures grow if they hit.
Yeah, and you get to make them, don't you?
Yeah.
You get to spit out a couple 2 tree of those.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, here we go. The vehicle. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles that many cards from the top of their library. You may play lands from among those cards for as long as they remain exiled.
Oh.
So that's kind of dope.
Yeah.
This card is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ramp.
Well, you don't get to play more than one land off that card.
Well, fair, but if
So,
you
like,
are missing land drops, you get to take their land instead. Like
yeah,
if
or
you're
you could
not
just play it
drawing
in
it.
blue green, where you could play, Azusa Lost but Seeking and
Yeah. Oh yeah, you
like
could cheat extra land.
6 land drops a turn and
6. That's exaggerating.
no, I think you can actually get it up to like 6 land drops a turn or something
Gross.
through Azusa. Like it's through a bunch of different cards, but
Yeah, but you can get there.
I think you can get there.
Got here. Rally the ranks. Choose a creature type. Cool. I like a banner effect.
Yeah.
It's always fine by Katie.
Yeah, now you get to choose the banner.
Yeah, to be like, let's buff these guys. See, they want me to play it, Jason. They want me to play the dumb deck really, really badly.
Wow, yeah, since you got all four
Yes. They want.
Herald Unite the
Yeah.
Elves.
Yeah. They're like, play the dumb deck, Katie. Do it. All
All
right.
right.
Last pack. Let's see what kind of exciting thing we get. Oh, I think that's my fourth Cosima, too. I don't know if that's. I mean, that's still pretty exciting.
That is your fourth Cosima.
Is it? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
so blue green.
blue
Like
green.
we've got a couple of decks to build.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited for that. So I can't. So this Friday is a no, and this Saturday, I believe, is also a no, unfortunately. So we will have to plan for next week to get to some building because there's cool stuff afoot.
I mean, do you got to go now or?
No, I didn't know if you did. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. We're already an hour and a half. I didn't want to be like, give me your whole evening. I do want to. Oh, I want this bear. Oh my god, I can't wait to get to level 70. That bear's great.
Okay.
Am I wrong about the bear? The bear is fantastic.
You know what's sad is there's not a lot of good elves before the set.
That's what I mean. I think I'd have to do it in historic, which you hate, but here's hoping I'm not at the deck limit so I don't get yelled at. I'm not at the deck limit.
Yay.
Yay! I do need to go through and delete some decks. I really do. Oh yeah, so the spirit, yeah, 4 snow. So it's all snow all the time. For that spirity guy. All right, what do we want to build first? The death touchy guy?
I mean, do you want to do Death Touch? Do you want to do Elves?
Well,
Do you want to do the green blue?
I think the death touchy guy is an elf on top of it.
He's not.
Oh,
He's a human.
well, that's unfortunate.
So my first two packs, with the exception of one card, were identical.
Yeah, I feel like mine, since we got those 2 in a row, I feel kind of like mine was too. I didn't pay attention to the uncommons, though. And the
No, like
commons.
all of my commons are identical, and my one of my uncommons is identical, and the mythic is the like.
That's wild. Yeah, it's one thing to get 2 rares of the same thing in a row, but 2 mythics in a row of the same thing is wild.
Oh, third pack, mythic wild card.
Alright, I'm most excited about these elf guys, so let's shove those in there. Alright, so we need elves. All of the elves.
All right, so I've opened. I have started making one.
Oh, Ayara is an elf? Okay.
Ayara is an elf.
That seems worth playing.
So, how many rare and or mythic cards do you have?
I have 22 rares and 6 mythics.
Okay, because you want Tyvar Kel, which is the elf
Green?
planeswalker.
There he is. Yeah, I do. How many do I want? Two? Three?
Um, two's probably correct for now. Maybe three. We can figure it out as we go.
Do we want this Herald King of Skemfar?
Yeah,
Do you want
Harold's real good,
three of those?
at least.
Well, he's legendary.
Yes, but he's also very good, and he's going to die a lot.
Yeah, you think they're not gonna let us have him?
Would you let you have him?
No, I'd probably try real hard to not. What about this Okame adversary? What are we looking at here? What kind of elves am I looking
I
for?
like I like O King adversary because if they're playing green, this costs less, and if he deals damage. So here's a card that you need to look up, and that is Canopy Tactician.
Yep. My lord?
Your lord.
My lord that's not even legendary?
Yep. Well, none of the lords are.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Um,
Uh, Wildborn Preserver.
yeah, it's kind of real good.
Kind of an elf. Cares about non-humans coming into play.
Elf is not a human.
Elf is not human.
Um,
So the Skemfar Shadow Sage.
is that a black? Sounds like it would be black.
It is a black.
Yep.
I also like the Targoon Paragon because for 5 mana you get to play an elf, two elves essentially.
Okay, wait. It's all the things. Play for 5. If it was kicked, reveal the top 6 cards. You may put a card that shares a creature type with it from among them.
Yeah, so for you it's an elf.
Okay.
You get to look at the top 6 cards of your library and put an elf into play.
That's the hope, anyway. Or I've whiffed terribly. Those that would be the other.
Which could
Yeah.
happen.
Um. Okay, Elven Bow. For one or more elves enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Do we want that? Do I want an elf that makes
It only triggers
elves?
once each turn. It's
It's not as good as what you're saying?
not it's not as good because it can only trigger once each turn.
Do we want Ayara in here?
She might be kind of hard to
That's
cast.
what I was worried about. Trip Black is not. Do we, do we want this Death Touchy 1/1 boy?
I don't have him. Skemfar Avenger.
He also sounds black.
She is.
Okay. Their non-token elf or berserker you control dies, draw a card, lose a life. Okay.
And she's probably like a 2 of 3 of max.
Yeah, you don't want to be losing too much life doing stuff and junk.
Well, every creature in your deck can it makes it easier and easier for them to kill you. I seem to recognize. Uh, do, 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 do.
Um, what's our jazz
So,
hands finisher here, other than Herald Unites the Elves?
I mean, if you want to go Finn the Fangbearer in there, he's the death touchy guy.
Do we have enough death touch to make it work?
Well, you can make enough death touch to make it
That's true.
work. Because that would also then give you some removal.
Okay.
So now if you go to in no. Oh, yeah, that is an enchantment. Never mind. Binding of the Old Gods.
Oh, okay.
You can give all your creatures death touch.
Okay. And I get removal. Seems good.
And it itself is removal,
Yeah.
yeah. And land fetch and because it says go get a forest, so you can go get the flip forest swamp, and you should be able to actually pick which side goes into play. But you can also get the triomes that tap for both. Or the triome.
So many lands. Oh my god. Okay. Do I not have the flippy land? I might not have the flippy land.
You didn't open any of the flippy land.
Oh, okay.
The only flippy land you opened was blue white.
Yeah. Annoying.
But you should have the triome.
That is true. That's probably way at the
And
end.
that is a forest.
It sure is. So in Datha,
Whichever one taps for green and black.
well,
And if
two
you're
of them
getting
do. There we go.
it, which color would you rather have as a splash option, blue or white?
I guess blue. Plus, we have more of those.
Yeah, so like I would cut the one.
I don't know what we'd splash for, but. Do I have to run any of the snowlands, do you think, or we're good?
No, you don't have the guy that says untap. Um,
So do we run the stupid enchantment then? That gives. Well, we don't. No, we don't want to build too much around Death Touch, right? That's just cutesy. That's all.
yeah. You
So
could also run Woodland Chasm, which is the snow swamp forest. It comes into play tapped, but it is both, which is kind of good.
okay. So just like two of those,
Yeah.
just to have it. What are we doing about removal? Do I need some kind of board wipe action or?
Well, you can run that giant um black spell.
Which one is that?
The destroy all creatures or destroy all planeswalkers. But if you're going to do that, then we want to make it all as much as we can snow. Blood on the Snow.
They only get one, huh? Get one back? Because I was seeing literally like Heartless Act or
Well, you said board white.
yeah. I'm just trying to think like removal, I
Otherwise, you could
guess.
do Heartless Act is fine, is really good. Potentially, like you could go up against a deck that's got a lot of counters, and then Heartless Act becomes a lot worse.
Right.
Also feed the Serpent, which is the Voracious Contempt.
Oh yeah, that seems like the most utility. I mean, it costs a lot, but that seems like the most. Like it's gonna do the most, as it were.
Yeah,
Is 61 okay, or are we too high curve here?
61's fine
Okay.
because the Binding of the Old Gods, whether it does exactly what we want or not, it's still removal. It's still land fetch, and make sure you guys have Death Touch. So like, even if you don't have the Fin in play or anything like that, you can just hit Craft
Yeah,
All.
I could, couldn't I? I was kind of trying to see like how many I was using, and then I was like, oh, all of these are uncommons, so I guess it's fine.
So far,
Yeah. Then I've got my
like,
four rares or whatever.
and 6 rares and 2 mythics. Yeah, the Skemfar Avenger was rare.
Oh, gotcha. Um.
Do you have any um why can't the passages?
Oh yeah, I got all of those.
Figured, but since it's been in so many sets.
That's it. All
Yeah.
right, and then so blue, green. I kind of want to build everything before I forget, because I will forget. So where's our pretty Cosmina lady? Or Kosamina, or whatever her name is. Is she a 2-drop? Oh, for God's sake.
Three. 3-drop. Why don't you just sort by set?
Because that would be easy, Jason. Why would I do that? Olay, for that pretty lady. What else do we want in this bad boy?
Azusa Lost But Seeking.
Is it AZ? Is Azusa, right? Yep. Had to think about that one. That one was tricky. So, I mean, we're basically want to take advantage of landfall as well, then, right? So we want that mammoth.
Yeah, you want the mammoth. Like you could just type landfall.
Do we want a rune
Uh,
crab?
no,
Okay.
but I think you want a Scoot Swarm.
Yeah. I do want a scoot. Um, is Baloth no good? Do we not care? Or
Baloth's
not
no good.
Baloth, Scythe Cat?
No,
Do we want a Cobra?
mayhaps.
I will put in a single Cobra for consideration. Is there any I don't have any of that I need to worry about? I don't think so.
Okay.
Tristan Omnath.
Uh,
Okay.
so now you want to get the mutate cards.
Okay. So we want to
You
see.
want the
The,
well, you want the Strix
oh, okay.
because I hear
I hear that on Scoot is kind of dumb.
yeah.
We want a Sea Dasher Octopus?
You want pouncing shark actually, and the great horn. Like, if we're trying to get as much land into play, like the pouncing shore shark clears the way so you can swing.
Yeah.
You probably want cultivate the new Haro.
Do you like me to cultivate with the pretty land? So we're going to want a Fabled Passage in this bad boy as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I have these selected. Like, why you mad? Okay. What else? Is this whenever a
Probably
vehicle?
want some.
Yeah. So, is there another vehicle that we want to be playing in this mess?
There's the green one. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Do we have a way to spit out tokens to crew things with, or do we not care? Well, Scoot Swarm's spitting out our tokens, right?
Green swarms, yeah.
Yeah. Um. So what do we need for survivability? Not really counterspell, I would think, but like,
No.
um, do you want like a prevent combat damage or like a?
No, like the idea of this deck is to end up with, absolutely as many Scoot Swarms as you can get, which with any luck then are all 6/6s.
Yeah. There's no like make your shit indestructible and green. I don't think at instant speed. So.
No, just hexproof.
All right.
I don't know. I think you just want card draw at this point of some variety.
Um, what do we got?
Oh, wait.
What?
What you want is a coma Cosmos Serpent.
I
Just one.
sure do. If I could find one. There he is. Looking all pretty. Just one, huh?
I mean, if you want to spend more wild cards on it, you can.
I mean, if you think we only need one, I trust your judgment.
What's the other card next to it?
Verizol?
Yeah. What's Verizol?
Enters a +1/+1 counter is equal to the mana spent to cast it. Whenever you cast a kick spell, you may remove 2. Copy that spell. We don't really have any spells.
I mean, that's a good. No, but that's a good payoff for X.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have any kick spells, but if you have a ton of mana,
We got some big ass dudes. Fair.
yeah.
Alright. I've been meaning to make Scoot Swarms anyway. Looking for an excuse to craft them. Craft all. Finish deck. Deck be finished. Is there anything else we wanted to make?
I mean, unless you want to go hardcore into Death Touch, I think that one's done.
Well, let's see if we can even make it feasible. Or if it's just like, this is such a meme deck that only Katie would want to play it. So...
Oh, you can make it feasible.
Yeah?
Let me finish. You know, I'm not even gonna finish opening my packs. I'm just gonna open mine up so I can look at it. Cards with you.
Because Questing Beast goes in, obvi.
Yeah.
And would you just make it green-black?
Well, yeah, because the card that the blowout card is green black.
Oh, fair. And then you've got... Do you run like a Thieves Guild Enforcer?
All right, so I haven't even opened all of my cards yet, and I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mythics.
Jeez. And you did the 50 pack as well.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, then I guess you run a Tyvar in here as well. Why wouldn't you run Hooded Blightfang if that's the case? What are you even doing with your life? And you'd run a Nighthawk Scavenger probably too, because it's harder to kill stuff in the air.
Yeah.
Do you run some of these weenie guys? I think a case could be made for Foulmire Knight, because it's card draw and it's a death touchy dude. What do you think?
I think yeah, like 1/1s become just stronger. If you're counting on Death Touch. So like you want Hooded Blightfang.
Yeah, for sure.
If you didn't have it in there. Pick I would say pick one more 1-drop.
Then let's go with elves. Okay.
Don't forget Cheevil.
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 Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. What's this? How do you spell it?
Cheevil. CHEVILL.
Do I not have one?
How do you not have one?
I don't have one, dude. don't have one.
I have 4 of them. How do you not have
I
one?
don't have one. I thought for sure we would have crafted one because of the Grakma deck. But apparently no. And then is Death Touch my
I would run
removal?
Egon.
And then Egon?
I would run Egon. Yeah, you have no reason not to really clutter. I like Vengeful Reaper. You don't have that?
Do not have that. Ooh, and haste.
Yeah.
I like Flying Death Touch. A big fan of Flying Death Touch. Gotta say that. So what am I cutting? Is Okame Adversary just not good enough?
Um,
I like the card draw.
no, I still really like Okay Adversary. How many cards are you up to?
64. I mean, I can just cut some things down to a 3.
Give me a second whilst I figure out. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. What else do you have that I don't?
Is it the Tyvar or the Questing Beast?
Oh, you have Varagoth.
No? Or I'm spelling it wrong.
Varra
I was I
Goth.
was spelling it wrong. No, I do not have this. Um you think he should be in there?
I think he's pretty good. Like if he, you can essentially tutor because the boast is untap him. So like you can attack with him and then untap him and just tutor cards.
Yeah, just pay.
Yeah.
Um
So I'm at 60 with nothing but 3 ofs. Everything's just a 3 of with no 4s.
okay.
So I got Foulmire Knight, Tarju, Blightblade, Finn, Chevel, Egon, Hooded Blightfang, Nighthawk Scavenger, Vargoth, Vengeful Reaper, Okame Adversary, Questing Beast, Binding of the Old Gods.
Oh, I put Tyvar in here. But I don't think there's enough elves. So let me get rid of that. Okay, and then I'm at 60. My ratios are slightly different than yours, but I don't think anything too crazy.
Well, I mean, I don't have a lot of these cards, but it was just more of a, hey, let's build this and see where this ends up. Because like that's all I've been doing right now until I open all my packs. It's build this deck. If I get the cards, cool. If I don't,
Yeah, something to work at until I do.
I've only got 31 rare and 17 mythic.
Yeah, what
So
how are you going to get by? I don't
well,
have
the
any.
problem is that there's a bunch of decks where I'm just like, I want to do this.
I don't have any pithy deck names to name all these things. So That's why Mike's supposed to be here. You know?
Yeah. You, you needed Mike to help you with the
With the bad deck
terrible,
names.
terrible.
Witty deck names. That's what I'm saying. Which one do you want to try?
Oh, let's go with Death Touch first.
Alright. I'm going into Scrubland, so we'll see. Come on,
I think
Bats.
this one will be fun.
Gotta get up here and get a
Like,
better view, Bats.
the green blue deck exists already. Like, there's just a couple of cards where it's like, oh yeah, this will be really good.
Can we keep a two-lander? I don't know if we can.
Couldn't tell you. I can't see your two-lander.
Oh.
There we go. No.
No. This is keepable. So we keep this, get rid of the, Reaper, I guess?
Yeah. That or the Flowermire Knight.
Like, kind of like Knight on 1, and then Finn on 2. And
Sure.
if they do nothing turn 1, then we've got, 2 poison counters off the cuff. So I'll try that, and then when it goes horribly wrong, you can tell me how to fix it.
Okay.
Like when they play the same deck as me. Well, I just play him and swing, right?
Yeah.
I hope that's better, Batman.
Yeah, like that doesn't even bother you that he blocked.
No, not really. So now I swing for free, right?
Play your swamp and yeah. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Okay. And now I play my scavenger.
Yep.
And now I'm out of cards, which is disconcerting.
Why are you out of cards?
Well, I mean, next turn I play a land, play my dude, I'm down to 1 card. So.
Yeah, but like he's kind of on a clock.
Yes. Yeah, he's got problems. Bigger problems than we have. Oh, look at the little bear. He's so cute. Bats, no one wants to hear you on stream. I'm not blocking that, right?
No.
No. We're not falling for
No.
that trap.
No. You have no reason to block.
Okay, swing 2. Or swing with both dudes, I mean.
How about you swing with all 3 dudes?
How do I swing with all 3? Oh, yeah. Holy shit, I forgot that has haste. Swinging with 3 dudes seems much better. My apologies. Just a GG? So I don't...
I believe you won.
I do believe I won too, I guess, but... He could kill... Why wouldn't you kill my Death Toucher? Or the guy that's killing you? Like, poison... If he would have poisoned the cup of the thing that's giving my guys poison counters, then he would have had more turns.
Because he's not winning anyway.
Oh, I suppose. Well, let's run that
Well, he
back
can
in.
hit you for 3 to leave you at 20 because... Or actually, because you would have gained more life. So, like, you would have started netting life off of him if he'd just killed off Finn.
Yeah, but I mean, it gives you time to find your board wipe or your whatever. It just, I guess, I mean, it's... We're in Scrubland, right? It's not like...
I don't think he was expecting to lose to poison.
Fair.
And just looked at the board and went, this is the biggest problem, which it was. Like, he killed the biggest problem on the board.
The life gain. Yeah.
The flying life gain, not realizing that Finn was the immediate problem.
Oh, we can't keep that.
If it actually had one more land, not even, like, if it was a swamp,
Yeah.
it would have been fine.
This is... Alright, I'm gonna put back Questing Beast.
Acceptable.
Yeah. It's not ideal.
Yeah, Questing Beast.
But... So I'm just gonna Fabled Passage for a swamp on turn 1 then?
I would.
I don't get to do the old 1-2 on turn 1, but I guess. First strike. Bullshit. Alright.
Glad you put that Questing Beast back.
The game was like, no. Want you to have this.
You were supposed to get a swamp.
Oh. Fuck! I was supposed to get a swamp. Should've got a swamp.
Show me potato salad.
Fuck.
Well, go ahead and show him Finn. Hi, I'm Finn.
Why am I so bad at this game, Jason?
I don't know.
So bad.
You even were talking about playing the Falmir Knight first.
Yup. And then I was
Like a good play. Like
a
this
good
is
player.
what we're gonna. This is what we're gonna do. And I was like, yes, it is. This is what we're gonna do. Forest. What?
Yeah. What are you doing? Well, I swing here, right? I probably don't get punished.
Oh, you get punished hardcore, but go ahead and swing.
Okay.
What's the worst that can happen?
We've already lost this game, right? Due to my misplay. Well, we've lost this game due to land screw mostly, but...
No, having both colors, I think we would have been fine.
Wow. Why does it keep
Because if you had the
telling me-
black, at least then you could have played the Vengeful Reaper.
Yeah. Why does it keep, like...
Because you can foretell it.
With 2 green?
Yeah.
Oh.
To foretell the card is 2 colorless. Go ahead and foretell that.
Okay. And they can't see it. I have just done the foretell thing. Okay.
Yep. You said, hey, I've got a card that I'm not telling you about that you know is going to come at some point.
That you know is scurry. That's a big dude.
Hey, you're gonna take 6 this turn.
Yep.
Unless he's dumb.
Turns out he's not dumb.
I'd make you take 6.
All right. So do I play the Blight Fang?
Absolutely, you play the Blight Fang.
And do I still swing?
So say whenever. Go ahead and kill his planeswalker. Because Hood Blightfang says creatures with death touch kill planeswalkers.
Oh, good call. And we get to gain a life. So all that is good things.
Land off the top would be phenomenal.
Yep. Ow. Looks like you got your wish.
Sort of. I should have been clearer and said swamp, but I guess just playing a questing beast and gaining a life this turn will do.
Why did Blightfang so good?
Yeah, so if we draw a swamp, we're going to want to play the Foulmere Knight and the Hood Blightfang. And then, Sippy Straw him pretty good if you survive.
Looks like we're only getting through one more turn. Well, we can play the Vengeful Reaper and have a flying blocker. Or... Wait, it has to be a permanent, so it can't be a creature with Binding the Old Gods, right?
No, you can destroy the creature. Except for he's going to sacrifice the dog to make it indestructible.
Fair. So we do have to just play the Vengeful Reaper.
She ran.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Really, I guess I should have swung first, but that's okay.
Attack with both the Blight Fang and the Questing Beast.
Oh, I did not do that.
Okay.
I did not do that. There's no removal in this deck, is there?
Just, yeah, the Binding of the Old Gods.
Oh, fair. Oh, good. It has lifelink now.
Well, that's less than ideal.
Still can't swing.
It has First Strike.
Does it?
Doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it does. Well, Ripperoni.
Block anyway. Maybe he's dumb.
He's dumb. Congratulations.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so binding?
Well, blow up his. Well, attack with questing beast. Or attack with both.
Too late.
Never mind. Okay.
Damn lag.
Yeah, seriously.
So now binding?
Yeah, now we're gonna binding the hell out of his flyer.
Whoopsie. Yeah, he forgot what first strike does.
Yeah. Yeah.
I shouldn't laugh. That could have been me.
That was
That
you a
was
while
me.
back.
Yeah. I was like, well, no, I was still like, oh yeah, we block. You can't swing, and you're like first strike, and I was like, oh yeah, never mind. Sir or madam, we have several how-to courses available on our YouTube channel if you're interested. I think they can help
Yeah.
your game.
I'd like to draw a swamp. That would be real good.
Yeah. Oh, I think they're mad now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now they're real mad because now I can't do anything.
Has to be a forest card, huh? Man, sure wish somebody wasn't fucking dumb and got a swamp that first turn.
Right?
Uh, am I hooded blight fanging? What am I doing here?
Oh yeah, I play Hooded Blightfang.
Swing with the questing beast?
Swing with both.
Okay.
If he wants to trade out 2 of those creatures for both of our creatures, I'm okay with that. I feel like he's going to take 5.
He did in fact block.
Well, that's exactly how I thought expected him to block.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, he took, yeah, off the swings.
Yeah.
Luminarch Aspirant is like so good.
Yeah.
It's just like so good.
Swings. You want to swing. You know you want to swing. Hey, look. A swamp.
A swamp!
Play Hooded Blightfang
Okay.
and attack.
With both?
Yeah. Well, he's going to take 6 just to us attacking.
Seems problematic. Checking his Idol of Endurance to see what he can get out of it.
Nothing currently.
Yeah, I don't know what he thinks he can play at instant speed. Do we want to kill the aspirant just to get it off the board? What do we want to do?
I don't care about the aspirant.
Kill the 3/4 then?
Yeah.
Am I drawing a card?
No, play Vargoth.
Just play Vargoth straight up?
Yep.
Okay.
And then he's losing 6 life on our combat next turn.
So what is the plan? A selfless savior. Yup. Yup. Yeah, that wasn't gonna do it. That wasn't gonna do it.
No.
Do we want to do one more or we want to switch decks? What do you want to do?
I mean, we haven't lost with this deck. I think we should switch decks.
Okay. We know that deck is the greatest thing that we've ever made, and therefore...
Well, that deck is so good in such a cheap and terrible way.
I'll probably get... Yeah, I'll take it to ladder and get raffle stomped. I'm very curious what I can do to make it even better for Historic.
I don't know. There's a lot of times where I've had decks that are just very... Like, I've got a green-white counter. Like, I make my creatures grow. I play 0 remove. Like, unless you block, I'm not killing anything. And I do some very stupid things.
I guess this is keepable. What do you think?
Yeah, this is keepable. You didn't mute yourself.
Oh, I didn't? Oh, well, there you go. I didn't... Well, no,
No,
you could
not
hear
at
me
all.
over Discord, but stream shouldn't have been able to hear me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You want to just mute him?
You just mute him now? Yeah, that seems good. Let's mute this.
I mean,
He's gonna be a douchey doucherson, so let's just... Oh, I forgot about our...
yeah, like he...
Forgot about our single Lotus Cobra. I guess I'll play it. Whoopsies.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's
That's actually
fine.
pretty good.
I hate these
Like,
decks.
no, you hate playing against those decks. There's
Well,
words that...
I'm certainly not perfect, but I like to think that I, like, finesse my mill decks into something that's a little better than just Rune Crab counter everything you play. But I do enjoy playing a mill deck. That is a fair assessment. Am I gonna scoot?
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and scoot.
Maybe he won't draw anything good. Oh gosh dang. Oh gosh dang. Well, I'll just go ahead and Fabled Passage then.
How many cards you got left in your deck? Shouldn't be too many.
I have 29 left.
Yes, like, yeah, we're not there yet.
So, Fabled Passage.
Um, no, just
You Lotus Cobra,
save the Fabled Passage.
you end up casting Lotus Cobra for free.
Oh, Shane was saying if we Lotus Cobra
I don't know what
first,
you're
then
doing,
we get to
Shane.
Fabled Passage for free. You're saying just play a Forest?
I'm saying just play a Forest in the Chariot.
Okay.
Yeah, also, if you're on that mill game, passaging sucks sometimes.
Yeah,
Unless you
passaging
need the double blue or something.
hurts.
But
This is not hasty, right? This Chariot? No.
No.
No point in swinging with the Scoot.
Nope.
Pass turn?
No. Yeah. We want a Strix before you play the Passage, because then you're going to get multiple Strixes.
Oh, fair. Yeah, we do want a Strix before we play Passage so that we're getting lots of 6/6s. Because it's about to get real ugly. I know. But we do get to start, swinging for the fences here, so.
So my problem is the fact that they never
They
miss.
never miss. No, that is correct.
When I'm playing against, when I'm playing against this deck, they either never miss or just hit perfectly, so I actually don't get anything out of it either. Now, how many cards do you got in your
17.
deck? Okay.
So,
So go ahead and play land.
okay. A play node first.
Yeah, play the Forest.
Play the Shore Shark? Or does that not matter?
Play the Strix. No.
As a dude? Mutate costs 6.
No, mutate the Strix. Or is it, it's more to mutate, isn't it?
Yep. 6 to mutate, I think. Yeah.
Play the Shark. Mutate the Shark.
Okay. Onto... Oh, I fucked that up. I didn't put it
Onto
on
the
screen.
Scoot.
I put it on the token. Yep, I done messed
No,
that up.
onto the actual Scoot.
Shall I crew the Chariot? Right?
Crew the
With...
Yeah. Crew the Chariot, attack with the Shark, and then attack with everything.
Oh, I'm so bad. It's okay. Ugh.
Nope, Scoot. Or does it have to be a token?
Has to be a token.
Token, okay.
It has to be a token. That's why I picked the kitty. So now we mill 3 more. Yeah, damn it, I fucked that up. Because we'd spit out 2 more 4/4s next turn. Well, I guess he would have bounced it then. Does he just get there? We're on 2 cards. He just gets there. Ugh. Mill player scumbags, am I right?
You're breaking out. I can't understand anything you're saying.
Maybe it's better now?
Yep.
Oh, I just said mill player scumbags, am I right?
Katie, you're a mill player.
Mine never goes that smooth, let me tell you. Probably because I'm trying to jam Bruvak in there so hard.
Probably. But yeah, like he never missed a land drop.
Yeah.
Like I've played 28 land decks for mill because I've got the crabs and still miss land drops.
Yeah, it's just nuts. I want to keep this, but I don't know.
Um,
Like, I feel like everything solves by drawing one land, but I don't know if we'll ever draw that one land.
it's okay. No, because you got the mammoth. Like you have 3 land in your hand.
Oh, true. Okay. Yeah, we lose a dude
So go
for
ahead.
it, but yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and keep this. Just start off with the mammoth.
Oh, my bad. Do you want me to turn the mammoth into a land now, or do you want me to play the vehicle?
Hmm. Play the vehicle.
Okay. I love how when you don't have enough mana and it asks you, and you're like, what else could I do with it, dude? Like...
We really want to draw a land off the top.
We are? Okay.
We want to.
That's helpful. That's not helpful. I'll play my tapped mammoth then.
Yep.
Lame.
If only you had started with that tapped mammoth.
I know, if only it wasn't so bad.
It's like when you fetched and got that forest.
I know. Why am I piloting? I should not be piloting.
Because the game that we're streaming is at your house.
It's true. Scoot play a land? What do you think?
Hi, Scoop Playland. Scoot Playland. Crew a vehicle. Swing.
Isn't Grakmar
I'm
just
fine
gonna
with this
block?
trade.
Yeah? Okay.
I'd rather crack my block now than
When it gets bigger?
when it gets bigger.
Did not block.
Okay.
Ooh, a land. End turn, right? I can't play the land.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sensing a theme in this guy's deck. Ooh. He's choosing not to swing, which is interesting.
I feel like he's either got a trick or just going to go with the added counter on Swarm Scrambler. Swarm Shambler.
So, Island and then Migratory Greathorn? Or do we want to get the Chariot out? I kind of want to get a bigger...
Migratory Greathorn.
Yeah, we want to mutate onto Scoot.
Yep.
Oh my god, I fucked that up too. Jason. I'm so bad.
What?
I'm so bad.
Did you not mutate onto Scoot Swarm?
Before I played the land? No.
It doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter.
Okay. But we could have had two, but we only get one.
How could we have gotten two?
Because it would have been the land I played plus the land we got off Migratory Greathorn. So we would have had 3 3/4s instead of 2 3/4s.
No, we wouldn't have. Because it would have been land 5 and land 6. Only the 6th land counts.
Okay. Am I crewing?
Pass turn.
Just pass turn?
Or I mean, you can crew and swing with it. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm okay with taking out anything from his side of the board if we lose the vehicle. And if he has some trick that kills the vehicle and we don't take out something on his side, then he was going to do that anyway.
Right. Then it was only a matter of time.
But I'm super excited about starting making 6/6s every turn.
Yes. Okay, that's Swarm Shambler gonna die.
What is there something mana wise on the ship, or is it just the crew?
Crew 1. That's it.
Okay. Well, I didn't know what, because every time we'd go back to our turn, it would give us the crew option, and like the land would light up, and
Yeah, it was very confusing. So do you want to make...
going to. I want you to play the Strix.
Mutate the Scoot, right?
Mutate the Strix onto the Scoot.
Mutate Scoot. That should be this one. We want it over. Oh. Our opponent didn't want to play anymore. That's all. It was...
Turn. 4 more than the ones you just got.
Is that so wrong?
Kind of. Did we want to try elves before we call it a night?
Yeah, that's 2 with that one. Let's switch decks. I don't want to keep you up too late. Even though I'll probably, then stay up and play these decks some more.
Yeah, that Death Touch one actually looks like that played really well.
I was like dumb. I was so dumb. Okay, am I keeping this and I'm going to get a swamp? But like really a swamp this time. Not a forest
Keep
swamp.
it and actually get a swamp.
I have to go back and clip that for our Twitch channel. I'm gonna go get a swamp. Clicks forest. Okay. Fabled Passage. Clicks the thing. Activate ability.
Huh?
Gets an actual swamp. Huzzah!
Love you.
Okay. Do we want a Fin or Preserver? I think we Fin here.
Well, no.
No?
Well, yeah, go Finn. Well, because Preserver's got Flash, so like we don't have to do anything right now.
Oh, do you want to do that then? He's just kind of showing red, but I guess if he's got it, he's got it. I mean, if he's gonna kill stuff, he's gonna
Yeah,
kill stuff.
just go Finn.
At least it's harder to kill.
It's harder to kill. You can't kill it with one mana, right?
Right, you can't shock it.
But unless we get a land, like we're losing a turn anyway.
We're losing a turn. So I'll go ahead and swing.
I mean, we're not really losing a turn because we're gonna play the Preserver.
Yeah, we're gonna Preserver instead. I will Fabled Passage for a forest. Is that because we have double green but no double black, right?
Correct.
An actual forest, not a swamp forest. And then I will.
I mean, you can get the Swamp Forest.
Oh yeah, we have one in this deck,
if
don't we?
If it lets you.
No, it has to be a basic. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be basic. Oh, panicked. Get a bone crushy guy down. Play our Preserver.
That wasn't land off the top.
Nope, it was not. It was not land off the top.
I mean, play him.
Play Herald.
Play the Herald. Still swing one.
Do we want to reveal Tajuru Paragon?
Yeah.
Or do we want another Herald?
Herald is a 3/2.
Yeah.
Get Herald.
Another Herald? Okay.
Yeah.
And swing with
Just
the
because it'll make
1/3?
him. Yes. Just because it'll make him think about not blocking.
Because what's the point? Because there's just another one?
Yeah. Or not just killing it with a burn spell.
Okay. Shall I play the other Herald?
Yeah.
And then I'll play our Triome. Skenfar Avenger or Tajuru Paragon? The Avenger, right?
The Avenger.
Get this Triome online here. Now you're in trouble, dude. We're on 4 mana. We can do stuff. Okay. Am I just swinging here? Or no, I want to make Wildborn Preserver bigger if I can, right?
Play out the Avenger.
Pay 3 into Preserver.
Sure.
Could not do anything else, right? Well, assuming it lives.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're not like unless you find another Avenger, you're not doing anything.
Now I imagine he kills it, but oh, okay. Jason, he didn't kill it. Okay, you gonna block the 5/5, my dude? No? Okay. Thanks for all the cards, dude. I'll just go ahead and kill his Thrix.
Yeah. Yeah. Play Binding of the Old God and
Make him go to 1. I mean,
make him go to 1.
he gets the Scry 3, so
Be a little upset.
I guess he could figure something out, but... What's the third thing on this bad boy? Whenever you cast a spell, 5 or greater, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Ugh, so many dudes. Oh, now I can get the double. Okay. Oh. Jason.
Yeah.
I just pick Elf, and he loses a life off Skemfar Shadow Mage, right?
Yeah.
I'll just do that.
He loses 2. You could also play more elves beforehand if you wanted to do that. Like play another Preserver. And you don't have to pick elf. It's just going to pick whatever you have the most creature of a creature
form.
type.
Well, that's kind of it. Streamlines the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you want to do one more to make it an even 2 per? Or what do you want to do?
Sure.
Alright. Look at that, we got another pack to open. I can't do it. 51 packs is absurd. 50 packs, perfectly reasonable. 51 packs, insanity. Oh my...
And yet there's people who are...
Oh yeah, I don't know how many packs Kibler opened, you know?
Yeah.
This seems fine.
Oh, and you probably forgot a password. Oh yeah, that's a pretty beautiful hand.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's like a code or something in my email that I didn't look at.
Should be play Kaldheim. Kaldheim, whatever.
I think it's Kaldheim. That's what I've been calling it. I don't know if that's right or not.
Kaldheim.
So I'm gonna flash in a Preserver.
Yeah.
I want Canopy Tactician to cost 3.
Yeah, there's a reason it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but this is what I want. This is gonna die. Oh, okay. Am I gonna swing? I guess swing and then flash that in?
Just play a land, swing for 2, pass turn.
Okay. Don't get greedy is what you're saying? Okay.
Don't get greedy, yeah.
Don't get greedy.
Because what happens if he has, like, a dead weight
Yeah.
that he plays?
Then I cry.
No, then you flash in your other preserver, pay 1.
Alright, I'm doing it. I'm flashing it in. He's gone 3 turns and played nothing. I'm very confused.
He's played land.
Fine. I don't know what your deck does.
See, part of me wants to not play that Canopy Tactician.
And play the
Just play the
clans.
land. Just play the land and swing.
Yeah. Just swing?
No, he tapped out. Go ahead and
Go ahead and go nuts.
get your black source. Do the things.
Do you want to play Tactician? What do we want to do?
Yeah, play Tactician.
I don't know why it asks me if I have 0 manas. Like, hey, do you want to pay into this thing with your no mana? No. So now you probably...
I mean, you do.
I mean, yeah. I imagine he kills the Lord here. Okay. Am I uniting some elves? No. He decided he did not care for my thinking.
Oh. Okay.
Darn ladies and their thinking.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah, how dare I think. Oh, good, I got a quest done. Definitely need to do that. Ooh, and our card reward got upgraded to a rare. A Nyx Lotus. Well, that's just lovely. And I lied. We're totally gonna open that pack. Okay.
I mean, are you gonna get 3 more packs beforehand, and then we can just open 4 packs?
Yeah, I guess 54 packs, Jason. Wow.
So you just gotta go to the store and.
That's wild. 54 packs. Play, call. Oh, spelling. Spelling is hard. Words are hard. I did it. Man, so many packs. Brass City has not seen this many packs since Ikoria. I don't think we did a Zendikar opening. Pretty Valkyrie Lady. Dream Devourer. Each non-land card in your hand without Foretell has Foretell.
It's its actual cost -2.
That's interesting, at least. I don't hate that kind. That's some flavor.
Yeah.
Fall of the Imposter. Put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. Sorry, up to one target creature. You get to pick. Get to do that twice, then exile a creature with the greatest power among creatures target opponent controls. So might want to make them bigger and then kill the shit out of them. God of Storytelling. If you cast a spell, add 1 red. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. And creatures can boast twice. Well, that's a flavor win. I like that card.
You know, it's really annoying when you're playing against that mono black Hateful Eidolon deck, and they never don't have the removal.
Never. They never don't
Like
have
I was playing against, like I'm playing against it right now, but I was playing against it the other night, and I played out 16 creatures, and he played out 1 Eidolon, and all removal, and I lost.
Mm-hmm. I do that in Historic, where they play a single Spectral Sailor, and then Curiosity, and then they spell, pierce, and destroy, or counter everything I play from then on. It's super fun.
Sounds super fun.
Yeah. There's a lot of decks that I feel like never don't have it, and I know there's ways to counter it. It's not like I never beat goblins or like that, but there are some decks that just feel like so overpowering and frustrating. But you know what's not overpowering and frustrating? Doomscar. That's not overpowering or frustrating.
No, that's a good card.
It's just pretty and it kills stuff. Like me in World of Warcraft. Got us that rare mythic wild card. Replace some of what we spent. Giant's Amulet. And a Varigoth. Cool. Well, Jason, it's been so much fun. Thanks for hanging out and helping me build 3 dope decks that I might actually play standard now. Because normally I don't do shit.
Because Death Touch is stupid.
Oh my god, that deck is stupid. Yeah, I'll be playing that a couple more rounds here, and then I'll try to make it in Historic, I think. In Historic, I believe I'll call it No Touchy. That's what I believe I would call it.
Okay.
No touch. For all my Disney files out there. Like, share, and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Helps people find us. Leaving a comment helps a bunch for people finding us as well. D&D next Wednesday. Sunday, we will... Well, this week, Katie's all sorts of bad, because they're nothing Friday, nothing Saturday, nothing Sunday, because Sunday is the Rumble. And then we should be back to our normal streaming schedule after Katie fucks it all up. Jason, anything you want to plug?
No.
Okay. Rock Me on the Dais Part 1 and 2 should be on there from our last D&D session.
They are both up.
Yeah?
The YouTubes, yep.
Sweet. I thought I scheduled that for today. And then slowly filling in the last of 7 Days to Die, so check that out. Let us know what you like. And we appreciate the support.
Yeah, we do.
Anything else to... After my long ramble that you want to add?
I got nothing.
Got nothing? All right. All right, y'all.
Nothing.
Thank you so much. Everybody have a fabulous night.
Have a good night.